Hey, good morning, YouTubers. This is Fran-Sez. It's Monday morning on Memorial Day. Anyways, I just wanted to show you. This is one of my newer blouses, and I have been slimming down in the waist to chest area, and I want to show you what I'm having for breakfast. Okay, I'm not big on barbecue, but I am having some. All right. Now, if you notice in my bowl, there we go. Back up a little bit. There, let it fall. There's carrots and onions, garlic, and chopped up beef heart. Basically, I take the frozen beef heart out of the. Let me turn this around. Yeah. See, there's my spoon. And it's in strips and it's frozen, so you just boil it for a while, and then you separate the strips, and then after it's pretty well cooked, I take the strips out and cut them with a steak knife into little chunks. So this is like a beef stew without rice or potatoes. There's really no starch in here, and there might be a little bit of sugar content from the carrots. So basically, let's put this back. There we go. UFO. Unidentified flying object. Although it is identified. Anyway, oh, there we go. Okay, so I have cut way back on my rice intake. In fact, I think I ran out of rice a week ago, and I just didn't get to the store and buy any. And last week I bought a couple loaves of bread, and I still got half a loaf of bread. So I've mostly been eating beef since last week, Thursday, Friday, I think. And so I really haven't lost any weight. And yesterday I went out to the pub afterwards. And I think I made a video yesterday afternoon. Anyways, I got real tired and about 8 or 9 p.m. last night, so I just went to bed. And I got up at half an hour ago. Well, actually, I got up real early in the morning. I forget what it was, 2 or 3 o'clock. And I washed all my stainless steel cookware and bowls and things that I had used the previous 2 days. And then everything was clean, and I went back to bed for a couple hours, and then I woke up. But I need to go to catch a bus and go pick up a prescription for myself. It's one of my prescriptions for my cardiologist gives me, so I got to go get that. I guess I ran out. But anyways, and then I think I might go to China Buffet for lunch at 11 because, I haven't been there in almost 2 weeks, and they have good food. So, and then I can food shop at the Publix almost like next door, and then bring some groceries home. So there's some things I'm running out of, like olive oil and other things I need to maintain my diet. But anyways, I'm doing really good. Wish everybody a good Memorial Day, and as we remember our fallen troops. I was listening on the radio, and they said that there's been over 1 million casualties of war amongst the American soldiers, sailors, Marines, whatever, since the Revolutionary War in 1776, I guess, 70, whatever. I know it lasted a couple years, and George Washington was the general, and then he became our first president. But anyways, there were some men that didn't survive their Navy enlistment that I knew, and you know, and in fact, one of the young men was a roommate of mine in the barracks, and he died tragically in a car accident because he went out partying, and these things happen. So I don't know if his fatality would be counted amongst that 1 million because he didn't die in combat. But I mean, he was going to school, electronics school, back in '72, and he was like 3 or 4 months ahead of me in school. And so I was about halfway through the school when he got killed. And I remember that really affected me because, we had these big lockers in our room and you could close the doors and lock it up. Well, when you open up the doors, his doors were covered with cards from his girlfriend. He had a fiance, and I think he was from Virginia or something. But I was in Great Lakes, Illinois, North Chicago, at the Navy base there, going to electronics school. And, oh, was that so sad? And, he went out with a friend. He was driving around in an MGB, those little small English sports cars. And I guess something happened. He lost control of the car and crashed, and both him and the guy he was with were killed. And then, some duty petty officer or something came and emptied, they had to pack all his stuff out of his wardrobe and ship it home. And that was a sad moment, folks. I mean, I kind of bunked in the same room with this guy for like 3 or 4 or 5 months, and that was the first person that I had known when I was in the military that died. And even though, I mean, we were friends. I mean, we didn't hang out together. He had his own friends, and I had my friends. But when in the military, when a bunk comes open, like the person that was rooming with him before I went to that school probably had graduated, like 3 or 4 months before, and so when he got shipped out with new orders to go wherever, that billet or whatever came available, and so you get assigned a place to sleep, and store your valuables. And so when you're in the military, you have normal risks like everybody else, but then you have other risks too. And a lot of people that were in the military, you get very little liberty, and and a lot of times people go out and drink. And drinking and driving is not good. Okay, I've done it. I did it many times, and I was fortunate I wasn't killed because but anyways, Fran-Sez, you got to exercise wisdom. So hopefully you don't drink and drive today, folks. So love everybody. 9 minutes, and I have to go. So have a great Memorial Day, and it's great to be free, and I hope our freedoms remain to be preserved by our active duty military. And so love you all. Bye.